Hi, Nikki Cunham here. And today I wanted to do a DIY simple video on how to make your own Copycat DIY Poo Pourri. Now, for those of you who know, Poo Pourri has become very popular as a way to mitigate your stench after going number 2, after crapping in the toilet. So why it's so popular is because you can make it in big batches for your bathroom, or you can make it in small batches and carry it around in your purse. And then whenever you're out in public and you have to poop, you can just spray a few sprays in the toilet before you go, and then go number 2 and not even have to worry about the stench. So that's a really cool idea. Unfortunately, it's kind of pricey. For example, for a 4-ounce bottle, it's usually around 10 bucks. So today I want to show you a way you can make this at home with generally ingredients you have at home, but for less than 1/10 of the cost. So we're going to be using ingredients that are safe, non-toxic, and that you can use throughout your bathrooms, you can carry it around in your purse. It also makes a natural DIY deodorizer. So if anything stinks, you can use it for that to help kill that bacteria that's causing the stench. Okay, so it doesn't mask the smell like Febreze and other things, and it's also much safer for your lungs, for your children to be around, for you if you're pregnant, or just you because you care about yourself. So here's the recipe. I'm going to lay it down for you. So what you're going to need is an 8-ounce glass spray bottle. And if you have a 4-ounce, you can just cut the recipe in half, or a 1-ounce, just divide it as you need it. Okay, but I'll give you what I would need for an 8-ounce bottle. Now, I don't have glass, as you can see here. I'm just reusing a plastic bottle from another cleaner that I had. And I rinsed it out, sanitized it, and so now I get to use it for this. Okay, the reason for glass is essential oils are so amazing. They can break down synthetic materials like plastic, break those down so that they can be flushed from the environment, because you know, how cool is that? It like breaks down toxic materials. So that's why glass is better, because essential oils will actually stick to the sides. So glass is recommended. I don't have glass today, so I'm just going to use a plastic one. And then maybe next time around I'll have a glass one. But I just want to show you that this is so easy. Okay, so what you're going to need is an 8-ounce bottle. Then you're going to need a 1/2 cup of water, which is free, basically. Then you're going to need 4 tablespoons of rubbing alcohol or witch hazel. I happen to have witch hazel more plentiful in my house, so I'm going to use that today. And then 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and then 30 to 40 drops of essential oil. I'm going to be using peppermint and wild orange, but there are tons of other options. So basically 30 to 40 drops of essential oil. You don't have to use the vanilla if you don't like vanilla, but for this recipe, I was thinking an orange, vanilla, mint smell. And so that's what I'm going to do today. Okay, basically what you need the most is the bottle, the witch hazel or rubbing alcohol, and the essential oils. Now, you can use a couple teaspoons of vegetable glycerin as well, and that will help get the more filmy texture that you would see in a Poo Pourri spray, that filmy texture at the top that kind of keeps the poop trapped. But your goal is that the essential oils really do that all on their own, so you don't have to worry about it. Go get a Band-Aid. And so this is how we're going to make it today. Okay, so I have a funnel here. A funnel is going to be helpful. If you've got one, that's great. If not, try to pour carefully. So I'm going to put, first of all, 1/2 cup of water. Here I am in my bathroom making this. Cold water is great. That way the essential oils don't lose their properties, because too hot of a temperature can make the essential oils. I lost a little bit of water. Add a little bit there. Okay, essential oils lose some of their properties when they are exposed to high heat. So, so take it easy on the heat there. Okay, so now for the rubbing alcohol or witch hazel, you just need about 4 tablespoons of that. So here I go with 4 tablespoons. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as you can tell, I don't pour carefully. I'm kind of one of those, I just pour it all together. I'm going to do the 2 teaspoons of vegetable glycerin because I happen to have that. Another option, if you don't have the glycerin, but you do have like a Castile soap, you could use that instead. But in this case, I am going to use vegetable glycerin. And because of the texture, I don't think I need this funnel. Because it's a little bit thicker of a consistency. Okay, so that's that. I am going to use it again for the vanilla. Okay, so a couple teaspoons of vanilla extract. And there's nothing fancy about this vanilla extract. It's just regular vanilla extract from your kitchen that you'd use to make cookies or whatever. All right, so that's that. So it's got the bulk of the ingredients. You can see that because of the vanilla, it does make it a little bit browner of a color, but that's fine. If you're using a brown bottle, which most bottles that are glass are either blue or brown, that would be fine. You wouldn't even notice. So just in this one, it is a brown color. Okay, so now the next thing is to do, what I'm going to do is peppermint and wild orange. And there are tons of other oils you can use. Lemongrass and bergamot are very popular. Lavender is another popular one. So just figure out which ones would smell the best together and use those. All right, so I'm almost gone with both of these. So I'm going to open new bottles halfway through. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use about, I think I'm going to use about 30 drops of peppermint and then 10 drops of wild orange. So here I go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can I get the rest out? 8, 9, 10. Oops. There you go. Okay, about 30 drops, right? And then about 10 drops of wild orange. We'll see if I have enough of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I do. Okay, I didn't even have to open any new bottles. Perfect. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. And so what you're going to do next is you're going to shake it all together. Notice I do have a little bit of room at the top. If you forego the vegetable glycerin and the vanilla, you probably could even make the recipe almost double. But there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to smell it, see if it passes the smell test. Oh, that's really nice. Like, I want to wear this as perfume. I really, really like that. Okay, and also you can even use this recipe for cleaning off athletic equipment. I love that. Oh. Cleaning off athletic equipment, cleaning up, you can spray it in your shoes for stinky feet. You can use it as a deodorizer of all kinds. Okay, so really, really simple. I will post the recipe, but yes, very, very simple to use, very simple to make for pennies of the cost, and it smells so good. It smells like an orange-sicle combined with like Christmas time, and just the mint is just powerful. You know what? It reminds me of being kind of overseas and having that, or being, on an island and having that kind of minty, just freshness going by, and the citruses. That's what it smells like to me. Anyways, I remember the smell from when I went to Grenada, and so I'm like, that's what it smells like to me. The oranges in the air, just the vanilla, the freshness. Oh, so awesome. Okay, so you're gonna love this. Super easy to make. And so now I'm going to go ahead and try it with the toilet. So let me see if I can rig this video so that you can see the second part. Let me see if I can do this okay with my camera. Okay. Okay, there's my toilet. Okay. So once you've got your toilet, I don't want this to fall over. Okay, so what you're gonna do is when you need to go number 2, grab your spray. You can either keep it like on the back of your toilet or on your bathroom sink, or make a hook for it or whatever, right next to the toilet on the floor. So what you're gonna want to do before you go number 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so somewhere between 5 and 8 sprays, you know, and so I just sprayed it in there. I really don't see much of a difference, but I will tell you what, it smells amazing right now, and I would, and I'm very confident that this will be an amazing addition. Now, let me know what you think, what your process is with it. I am really excited that I get to use this in my home because, to be honest, I am probably the stinkiest pooper in my house. My husband could attest to that. So, given this is really exciting, okay? So, feel free to use it. Feel free to use it as a stinky foot spray. Feel free to use it as a deodorizer. One other use that I was thinking is if you have one of those doTERRA On Guard spritzer bottles, that's just 1 ounce. So I would recommend you make like a whole batch like this and then just dump it, like fill up that 1 ounce spray bottle and carry that with you in your purse, so that if you have to use it on the go, you've already got it figured out. Or if it's just stinky where you are and you want it to smell like oranges and mints and vanilla and all this beautiful goodness, keep it around with you, you know? So it has so many uses, so many good things. So feel free to give it a go and let me know what you think about it. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.